Women, what part of nature don't you understand? Your best years is 18 to 30. After 30, you're half off.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So this video, it is an interesting video, okay, of a black man who came on to call out women above 30. This black man literally said that if you're above 30, you're off the market, like you're half price, you're for goodwill, that it's girls from the age of 18 to 30 that once you're above 30, like forget it. He was saying a whole lot of he was saying a whole lot of stuff though. So this video is going to be shared into two parts. So we're going to hear what he has to say, okay? And then we're going to get women's reaction to what he said. And then there's going to be a part two. It's going to come up after this video. And that will be men's reaction to this. I'm really interested to hear what the women have to say and even what men have to say. So let's go check out what this black man has to say about women above 30, okay? And then we'll come back and talk. But man, I know he was roasted by women. Anyway, guys, let's go check what he has to say. Then we'll come back and talk more.
Women, what part of nature don't you understand? Your best years is 18 to 30. After 30, you're half off. 35, now you're about to be clearance sale. Then after that, you're in the Old Navy. No, not even the Old Navy, the Salvation Army after that, 40 and up. You gotta think about it. You gave birth. That ruined your body. Some of you can bounce back, but your body's still not what it was when you was 18 to 30. Stop going to these women that are out of date who hit the wall. At 30 years old, that's the wall. For you women that's slow.
Okay.
Yes, you run into the wall at 30. That's why you're half off after that.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. I'd love to know what you think about what he said down in the comment section. Guys, this video is going to be a two-part, like I said. So this is women's reaction to this. I know the women are going to hate it. Like, saying 30 is off, like, oh my God, that your prime is 18 to 20. Ah! Anyway, guys, let's go check out. Like, I couldn't help but scream, guys. Sorry I'm screaming in your ear, but I have so much to say. But please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. I'd love to know what you think about what he said. Let's go check out what the ladies have to say. Then I'll come back and share more of my thoughts. Interesting.
Think about it. You gave birth. That ruined your body. Some of you can bounce back, but your body's still not what it was when you was 18 to 30.
Obviously, there's a lot wrong with that video, but can I just engage superficially for a moment and say, okay, statements like that, messages like that, videos like that would hold a lot more weight if they came from men who anybody actually wanted. This is who is telling you that you're half off. And if you're about to say, well, looks aren't everything, okay, sure, fine. So he's ugly and spends a significant amount of time posting degrading and demeaning videos on TikTok about women. What a catch. And again, you guys know I do not call people ugly often. I don't like to ad hom, but at some point we have to be one thing, and that is real. We have to be honest, and we have to acknowledge that if you're going to get on the internet and tell people they're half off, baby, you'd better be full price.
Exactly.
Enough.
Best years is 18 to 30. After 30, you're half off.
You know, it really be itching my ass. Be the dudes that look like that try to tell women their worth. Like, you look like you can even get, like, even if you try to pay for it, they'd be like, nah, I'm good on that. It'd be the audacity for me, and probably for every other woman out there. The audacity. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm trying to work on that. But it'd be the audacity, seriously. Yeah. And it's like you had enough confidence to get on the internet and say that. Like, is that how you feel about your mama? Is your mama on the clearance aisle? Is she on the sales rack? You know what I'm saying? For clearance? Triple clearance off? Because she should have swallowed you? It's a damn shame.
Your best years is 18 to 30.
I couldn't imagine having legs shaped like a chromosome and having an opinion like that, but you're right. At 33, not only am I half off, the price has risen.
Of nature don't you understand? Your best years is 18 to...
That's a lot coming from a man who's never even had a best year.
Your best years is 18 to 30. After 30, you're half off.
I know this man with no hair on his head An extra forehead is not talking about women over 30. No, boo. No. Now, he did take that video down because somebody probably told him how stupid he sounded from making this video about women over 30. Boo, if you consider me over 40 with 3 kids, somebody at Goodwill,
Okay.
you about to be the one, you a side of the road pickup, free. It got a sign free on it. You that side of the road pickup, boo, because ain't nothing on me that's from Goodwill. I like to shop at Goodwill sometimes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But don't say that because a woman is a...
In case y'all are new here, I'm a narcissistic abuse relationship recovery coach. So let's just talk about it. Things that I would like to say would most likely get me a content violation, and I can't really afford that right now. So I'm just going to simply say this. In case you were wondering what a sitting red flag looks like, that's one of them. In case you were wondering what type of men to avoid when you decide to start dating again, that's one of them. If you are around someone or you talk to someone and they refer to women as a type of item that you can purchase, whether for total cost or on clearance, run. I almost took my hearing aids out when I started watching that video because I was very confused as to what's going on. And those videos, like I said, walking, talking, sitting, red flag. So I think if you want to refer to people as items that can be bought for a certain price, discounted or not, I think you should probably be for full purchase from the day that you were born instead of immediately coming out and being put into the clearance bin. In fact, immediately coming out and being on a clearance bin in a thrift store. Do you get what I'm saying? It's always the ones that look like when you take out, when you go to take out potatoes because you want to make a baked potato for dinner and you pull it out and you realize that it's all sud and like it's not. Never mind, y'all not gonna get me kicked off the internet today. Don't listen to advice from people like that, regardless of the situation, the scenario, what they look like, what they do look like, what they don't look like, whether they're full price, on clearance, Salvation Army, thrift shopping, on the side of the road. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't take advice from people like that because it's very counterproductive for so many different reasons. Also, I don't know if he's ever seen anyone over the age of 30 because if I'm being honest and you look at, like, I feel like once you hit your 40s is big sexy time. Stop playing with us. Anyway, I digress. Don't take advice from people like that on social media. Okay, bye.
Women, what part of nature don't you understand? Your best years is...
It's really important to identify and start recognizing these manipulative tactics that a lot of these losers, dusties, pimps love to use. For example, pimps, they love to break women down, right? Make the woman feel like she's ugly, like she needs him. And that's what a lot of these losers like to do. They like to make a woman feel like she's ugly, that she's undesirable, that she's dumb, everything, right? So that she would feel like she doesn't have any options. She can't do any better. Like, she needs him. She has to be with, like, this is how these men work. So it's really important for us to start to identify this and recognize this because these men are losers, okay? They never got good grades in school. They didn't go to college. They did not get degrees. They don't have a successful career. I mean, these men are bottom of the barrel losers. The only way they can get a woman is by getting into her head and trying to manipulate her into thinking that she can't do any better. So it's really important for women to not only work on themselves and realize how special you are, but also identify these manipulative tactics that a lot of these loser type of guys like to use on young girls, especially all women, but especially young girls. And it's mostly like it's really horrible.
Understand, your best years is 18 to 30. After
So my question is, who checking for you, Lil Bill? Cause baby, I'm 41 years old, and guess what? They still checking for me. Ain't half off, baby, full price. Get it right now. It's the nerve of you, baby. I can't stop laughing because, baby, oh Jesus, some of y'all men is so funny. But baby, what happens to you over 40? Asking for me. That libido go down, them erections go down, that prostate start messing up. And you got the nerve to say women is half off after 30 or 40. Baby, I've been my prime. I look good to be 41 years old. Get you some, Lil Bill. I don't know what's wrong with you men, but baby, let me tell you something. Some of you men, because baby, I'm top tier, honey. I don't know what you're talking about. Full price, top tier, with 3 kids. And you're saying this to say what? I look great for 41 years old. How about you? Where your woman at? I just had to cut, because I am appalled right now. And you call women dumb on here. All right, little Einstein. It's hilarious. How you trying to come for women like you the prize? I'm a hollering. The nerve of you. You know what? Some things ain't even worth having a clap back to, because baby, just look at you. Oh Lord, this probably ain't gonna make it to TikTok because they're gonna say I'm bullying, but you really bullying, calling women dumb, and after 30, they 40, they half off. Excuse you? It's the nerve for me, sir. But you can't get a woman in their 30s and 40s. You go after them young girls that you can control like a puppet on a string. Is that what it is? That's what it is, ain't it? That's what some of y'all men like. Y'all want them little dancing puppets you can control, you know, because they younger and their mind ain't all the way developed. So, yeah. A woman over 30 and 40, it's a no.
Yeah.
But you have the day you deserve, Lil Bill.
So Mr. Potato Head made a video saying that women over 30 is half off on clearance, whatever he said. Honestly, when you got a face like him, nothing you say really matters. All right, I don't think a lot of these men who get online and say outrageous takes understand that there's a level of fine that you have to hit the threshold for what you say actually means something and count. And you can't be fugly and get on here and say that women over 30 are clearance or half off when you ain't never been it. You ain't never been in at any point in your life, not from birth. You had a face only a mother could love at that time, through childhood. You know, people had to say, oh, I bet he's sweet. I bet he a sweet boy. Right? They wasn't going to say he a cute boy. He's a sweet boy. That's what they said, right? Then into your teenage years, you know, nobody cared about you. You was ugly then, and you've been ugly as an adult. So nobody cares what you have to say. But I really don't be caring about any of the insults that y'all say about women over 30. Because you know what I tell you all the time. I've been hit the wall. I ain't on no clearance or no discount. I'm not even on the shelf no more. I took myself off the shelf. That's how much I'm not in the game. So I don't really care, but I just find it highly offensive with men that look like that say anything.
Your best years is 18 to 30. After 30, you're...
And ladies, this is exactly why you have to have discernment when you're listening to men. It's not that we can't trust them. You have to have discernment on this app because people really just be on here sharing and they really don't know what they're sharing. They just have something to say. And in this instance, I think the thing that annoys me the most about his little comment is the fact that you're saying between 18 and 30, sir, you definitely over 30. So why is it that for him, he would assume that a woman will lose value the older that she gets, when we all know that things always get better with time? My life experience and my growth is going to put me in a place to where I'm going to always win. When you're between 18 and 30, you're still going through the hardships of life and learning and discovering yourself. Your 30s are really your golden years. You really have a sense of self. You really know who you are as a person. You grow as a woman. You know what you like. You know what you don't like. You know what you're willing to tolerate. And so that right there is gold. Yep. Being 18 and being in your 20s, you are impressionable. You don't know who you are. You don't know what you like. You're learning about what life is. You think you have it figured out, but you don't. And so as a man, not just a person who happens to be a male, but as a man, having a woman or knowing a woman who knows who she is and that is assertive and that can speak up for herself and do the things that maybe you weren't able to younger, he will be able to appreciate that. Because no man that is actually looking for a legitimate partner wants somebody who is beyond impressionable. Not to say that women shouldn't be teachable. We all should be teachable because that's opportunities for growth. However, for a man to look like that and to get on Bill Gates' internet and to say that you're half off, almost as if you're just a product you can pick up from the grocery store, women have value, and it's not something that you can put a price on. For our Heavenly Father to say that when a man finds a wife, he obtains favor for the Lord, that tells me everything that we all need to know. Be wary of men who compare women to objects or to things that you can buy or things that can be measured, because we all know that you can't. Yeah. And I'm also pretty positive that that man is not married and he out here single and lonely and sad and miserable. And you out here trying to project that onto single women and thinking that they gonna eat that up, and we not. It's always good to have a man who is wise, that can share and that can give you feedback from a place of love. But when you receive feedback from men like this, it makes you reluctant to listen because you really don't have anything to share. And it's not that women don't listen. It's just that the people that usually are talking don't have anything to say. So don't be discouraged when you see stuff like this. Don't even get annoyed. Charge to the game and just know people are people. But red pill podcasters or whoever y'all call yourself out here these days, we really need y'all to relax and just focus on yourself. Focus on healing. Focus on loving the Lord. And everything will come into pass for you whenever it's supposed to be. But projecting your insecurities or whatever you feel like people are supposed to be on the internet is not going to help you find no baby. And it's not going to help you abstain a good woman. Instead of trying to teach women what to do, what to say it, how to look, just go find what you're looking for instead of trying to convert people to be who you want them to be. Get it together.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. Yeah, on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So feel free to share your opinion. Love to know what you think. For me, you guys know I don't like when people call names. Like I always say, people share your thoughts, but please keep it respectful. That's one thing I stand by a lot. But a lot of people were coming for this black man's look, but I couldn't help it but laugh too. But he was coming for women over 30s look, okay? So for me, it's that mentality that society has created, that women, once you're above 30, you need to be more eager to, because nobody wants you anymore. You're too old and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ladies, come. I'll be 40 in a couple of months, and I will tell you, being in my 30s, that was where I started knowing who I am as a woman, what I am as a woman, what I am as a person, and the self-awareness and independence that I have as a 30 to my 30-something, now going to my 40. I won't trade it for anyone else. And this type of men, they know, the thing is that men know. And I feel like that's where they put that scarcity mindset for women in their 30s and over 30s. They put that scarcity mindset because they know when a woman is in her 30s, then she has learned. Then she has gone through life journey. She now has her lessons. She now has a life almost, like, not even, like, almost figure out, if not figure out already. She probably has her own money, her own career. she now knows what to look out for red signs. Like she can spot out the BS. You can easily manipulate her. You can easily give her bullshit and she's going to take. She can read you, literally. And I feel like that scares a lot of men, that when a woman can read a man, it scares them. So they go for that very naive, impressionable, younger women that they can easily manipulate and just get their way with. You guys know. But women is in their 30s, like you can tell me, like the naive guy I was in my 20s, I was not that naive girl in my 30s. And then, come on, can we talk about look? Aftershave wear, good we wear. This is like I said. They said the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. That is how I feel. Like I even look. The crazy thing is that when I look at myself in my 20s and look at myself now, I'm just like I'm lit now. Like the glow up, the glow up for my 20s. I look better than I look in my 20s. Nobody can tell me nothing. Even people that knows me, they say it. Like, girl, you look way better than you look in your 20s. So why is it talking about? Let's talk about look. Let's talk about intellectual. Let's talk about finance. Let's talk about getting life together. It's in your 30s. So if you're in your 30s, girl, don't let anybody put the scarcity mindset in your mind and be like, oh, you need to do it quickly because you're getting old. Time is running out. You're after really? Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and share your own thought down in the comment section. Love to know what you think. There's going to be a part 2 to this video of men's reaction. I'm really interested to hear what the men have to say. You guys know. Okay. These men may shock us though with their own response, but that's the next video that's going to come up. Men's reaction to women above 30 after prize. Anyway, guys, go ahead and share this video to someone that you want to be part of the conversation, because why not? Please give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps you to push out my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting this channel and this girl. Yeah, so go ahead and do that. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, so you get notification when I post this part 1, part 2, so that you can watch the other reactions and other parts of the video. So go ahead and smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell. With that all said, guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.